Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. According to an investigation by the BBC, the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, is leaving behind a legacy of kidnapping and increasing debt a week before he leaves office. President Muhammadu Buhari will leave Nigerians less safe, poorer, and more in debt than when he took office in 2015. This will be the case when he leaves office next week. After winning a historic election in which President Goodluck Jonathan was defeated, the former military leader was elected president. He was backed by a strong coalition and had a reputation for being a hard-man soldier who would get things done, riding the wave of hope that change was possible. Following Mr. Tinubu's brief tenure in office in the 1980s, the second election was supported by pledges to end the raging Islamist insurgents in the northeast and combat pervasive corruption. He is the last of a line of military officers with British training who later became the nation's leaders. However, many people are unhappy with the 80-year-old 2-4-year stints in office. Thanks to hence U.S. military weaponry progress has been made against Boko Haram and other terrorist organizations in the northeast, even when the organization continued to assault local civilians and military targets. The situation has significantly improved from the time when they had free region over much of Nigeria. Mr. Buhari also used Chinese funds to pass significant election and oil sector regulations, build a new port in Lagos, finish a vital bridge in the southeast, and restore the nation's deteriorating road and rail infrastructure. President Buhari declared after being sworn in, "We can fix our problems," he has said. But under his leadership, equally violent groups have emerged in other parts of the country, undoing whatever achievement made in the northeast against Islamist extremists as the government ran out of options to address the issues of where animals may graze. Conflict between farmers and cattle herders from the Fulani ethnic group were permitted to boil over into later-armed clashes with an ethnic expert. Mr. Tinubu, a Fulani from northern Nigeria, was accused of bias in the war, and the powerful governors of southern states rejected his proposal to create grazing areas for the herders because they perceived it as a land grab strategy. Some of the armed organizations born out of the farmer-herder conflict have since evolved into vicious motorcycle riding bandits who prey on towns in the northwest and central states. These organizations have contributed to the growth of the lucrative kidnapping for ransom industry into a nationwide juggernaut. When oil workers were adopted in the Niger Delta during the first decades of the century, it gained momentum and flourished under Mr. Buhari's leadership as the target. For instance, according to the UNICEF, the UN Agency for Children, hundreds of school children were kidnapped between December 2020 and September 2021. That outranked the 270 girls adopted from a Chibok school in 2014, which generated national and international news. This crime played a significant role in Mr. Buhari's victory over Mr. Jonathan. I thought that as a former military ruler, he would have the solution to Nigerian security challenges. Musa Ahmadu, a farmer who currently resides in the state of Kano in the country's northwest, told the BBC. Because of the actions of armed organizations in the area, Mr. Ahmadu, who was originally from the president's hometown of Katsina, abandoned his land and fled with hundreds of others to neighboring Kano. Numerous violent incidents occurred in Ondo State last year, including an attack on a church that resulted in death of numerous worshippers. Many people also think that President Buhari handled the crisis that separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu raised poorly. Mr. Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, an organization that the government forbid from seeking secession in the southeast. He is an engaging person with a vigorous taste for secessionalism, which he fueled followers through his online radio station. Before Mr. Kanu was initially detained by the Buhari administration in 2015 for treason, IPOB was mostly overlooked by many Nigerians. The start of an armed conflict that spiraled out of control and claimed hundreds of lives came after a second state authorized attack on his home. He fled in 2017, was kidnapped abroad under mysterious circumstances and was brought back to Nigeria in 2021 to stand prosecution. Although his return was illegal, a judge has ordered that he be released, yet the authorities are still holding him. Many question Mr. Buhari's management of a sector that was supposed to be his area of expertise as a result of these security issues. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.